Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Comics. I'm Lisandra Vazquez.
And I'm Brandi Unger.
And today we have a very funny comedian.
The very tall Storm Artiste.
Oh, so tall.
She is so tall and so fantastic.
So charming.
She's
My
really
goodness.
charming. And just a good energy.
And good energy.
Yeah, you'll love her.
Enjoy.
Have fun.
I love that.
All right. Well,
Hi,
welcome,
Storm.
Thank you for having me. I'm so
We're-
glad to be here. Finally.
Oh,
Yes.
finally, it's been a journey.
Yes, it has been a journey. It
It's been a journey, but we overcame, and now
we're
you're here.
Yes, Hot Comics. I love it.
I love it. And you brought us a really, really spicy hot topic.
Dynamic hot topic.
Dynamic hot topic.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
What is it?
Ready to
Yeah.
talk about it now? We're going to talk about polyamory.
Oh.
Is anyone out there polyamorous? If so, click like, share.
Anyone?
Yeah, can you drop it in the comments?
Yeah,
if you're
drop it in the
polyamorous?
comments if you like a little something extra on it. You know what I mean? If you like a little something spicy. I like that, I'm just not a monogamy type person.
Okay.
I don't believe that one person was born for one person.
Yeah. Okay.
I know a lot of people do. They're like, oh no, where's my soulmate? Where was the person I was born? I don't believe that. I believe in love, and I believe that you can love more than one person. So, when people are like, oh, I've been with this person for 20 years and I've never been with anybody else, I'm like, how? And why? You know what I mean? So that's just my take on it. Love who you want to love. But if you are a monogamous person, I have nothing against that.
Yeah.
Love who you love. And if that's your person, that's your person. But for me, I definitely want to be with someone, but not just that one person forever.
Exclusively.
Exclusively.
Okay.
We can bring somebody in.
Yeah.
Or, if it's going to be you and I building that foundation, let's definitely bring a third person in.
Okay.
So is the third like a guest star, or is it like
A sister wife.
Yeah. How are we?
what's the
how are we
energy here?
structuring this?
Tell me what the final thing is. Like
What we doing?
Yeah. Let's understand.
yes, for me, I want to build a foundation with someone.
Okay.
Like, this is my partner, this is my person. If her and I decide, okay, this person seems, like somebody that can fit. Now, if she says fit for a moment or fit for a lifetime, and we mutually come to that,
Got it.
then it's just based on what we mutually come to. Because this is my person. This one person is my person. But if you're gonna be our third person, or just for the time being, it's whatever me and that person.
So you have like your ride or die.
There you go.
And then you have like your fun car.
Right. Then we just have our travel car. We want to just
yeah.
jump in and take a little vacation. That's our travel car.
Of course, it's like going to Disney. You can't go to Disney all the time, but
Right.
like every once in a while, you want to take a ride.
Come on, right? Perfect. I love that. So if we want to go to Disney every weekend, sure. Let's do that. But if we want to skip a couple of weekends, let's do that too. I'm very open to it. I'm just a type of person that I love to love.
Yeah.
But I do it on a respectful level. I ain't just out here thotting and hoeing. No. We just ain't out here giving this good away. We're definitely talking about it, and we have a structure, and
Yeah.
We
love that.
So are you single right now?
I am.
Yeah.
I am single, but I'm dating.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm dating, but I'm single. If that makes sense. She's like, y'all like, what?
Yeah, we got it.
How is it possible?
You don't have the main dish.
Right.
The main dish. You
Right.
just
Right.
Yeah.
But I do
Turn on some
deal
sides.
with one person on a more
consistent basis.
consistent basis. So I do have one person who I truly am into, and I deal with her on a consistent. But she knows as well. She knows, okay, Storm is poly, and she's open to things, and so she is also open to those things. But she is understanding that if she wants to be with me exclusively, then that door is always open.
Got it.
So Yeah.
I love that.
It's a Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak song. You gotta leave the door open.
Leave the door open, you know, leave it open, you know, just in case, you know, you want to come through and get some steaks or, you know, something like that. You know, we could throw something on a Barbie, you know, so.
Some skewers.
Some skewers, you know, some skewers on the Barbie.
You know what's a good place for being single is like Pride.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man, Pride was crazy.
Yeah.
So do you know that there's a Black Pride and a White Pride?
I heard that.
It is
it was
so
Black Pride.
great. It was this Black Pride.
Yeah.
And then next month is White Pride.
Okay.
And I never
Then
understood.
what's the month of June?
June is Pride Month.
Okay.
This is only a week. It's like weekend month, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, no. It's
You know what? I love that.
It's like June is Pride Month.
Okay.
That's the whole month.
Yep.
But then Black Pride is a weekend, and then White Pride is a weekend.
Okay.
So it's just a lot.
Interesting.
How was it?
Oh man, it was great. I didn't get it out in the streets this time. You know, like last year I was out in the streets, you know, doing that. But like this time I went to like a few events, but other than that, I was in the house. I went and saw like two, 3 gay things, and I was like, okay, I'm gayed up. Like you know, my gaydar's filled. I'm at a good level with my gay. Let me go and stay home because it's like it's a couple of days. It's like it starts on like a Tuesday and ends on like a Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a long.
So it's like pretty much a whole week. So, you know, for me, I did 2 events on Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
And then I was done. I was
Yeah.
like, but I had so many of my gay friends calling me, "Hey, what are we doing? Bitch, I'm old." Like, and like I'm not even old. I'm not even old. But I was like, girl, like I've done my gay stuff. Like,
How old are you? Can I ask you
guess how old?
This is a terrible
this
game.
Is a terrible.
This is a losing game.
this is
It's
a
a losing
losing
game.
Okay. I'm gonna guess 36.
Everybody says that. Everybody says that I'm so much older than I am, but I'm only 28.
You're only 28.
28.
It's because you're so tall.
I guess
I think it's a tall.
it's
You're
a
so
height,
tall.
but I'm 28, and then a lot of people tell me that
like
I
Liam
remind them
Neeson.
of like their aunt.
Also, you
have, like, auntie
carry
vibes.
you do carry yourself as like you have this air of you do have an air of put together.
Oh, thank
feeling
you.
about you that
Yeah.
that feels like because I'm 34 and you're
I'm 37.
37.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Y'all
Thank
look
you.
good. Oh my
you.
gosh. Shut your
Moisturizer.
mouth.
Moisturizer and melanin for me.
It's a skin routine.
Yeah.
Mine's Botox. Yeah.
Mine are shots. Mine are shots.
Yeah. It's fine. The Jews have to do it. We crack.
We're fine. We're fine.
We're all fine.
We're all fine. We're all fine.
We're doing great. No, but there's, I think also like with Liam Nelson, he's a very tall, 7 foot tall comic. He has a joke that he opens up with his set with. He's
I
like,
love
"How old
Liam.
do you think I am?"
I love Liam.
And then people are like,
82.
Yeah. And he's 22.
and he's 22.
And yeah, he's like a baby.
So I do think that
baby.
the height, because you have like a bigger presence.
It's the
and,
height.
and also
Yeah.
your energy. You command a room really well. So I do think that it takes
Comes maturity.
that comes with confidence.
Yeah, I've been told that like my whole comedy, you know, a stint that I kind of carry myself like I'm like 38, 39, 40. And
Eventually you'll catch up and you'll stay that way.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so.
Well,
But
and it's like dicey because I'm like, her skin is really good.
Thank you,
And
girl.
I was like,
No, but we know.
yeah,
you know, it's just a little, you know, wash your face and go.
just your DNA.
Yeah, there you go. It's the melanin. It's the melanin. It's the melanin. Yeah.
Maybe
But
she's
no,
born
but
with
Liam's
it?
great. Liam's great. Liam is what, 7'1"?
Something like that. Yeah.
Liam is huge.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
6'2". 6'2". So like when
You're
I
just
get
a
around
little-
Liam, shout out to Liam.
Yeah.
When I hug Liam, I feel so like feminine. I do, and it makes me sad. Well, not sad, but it like makes me because you know, ladies, you know, you like men, and when a man hugs you,
Yeah.
and he's tall, it's like. So every time Liam will hug me, I'll be like, because I'm 6'2", so most men that I hug, I'm taller than.
Or just an equal.
just an equal, so I don't get those opportunities to really be embraced.
Yeah.
So whenever I hug a tall man, I'm always like, but then I have to snap back, like, bitch, you gay, like, bitch, like you can't be like melting in this man's arms, like your whole gay lifestyle just flashed before your eyes, and but there have been some men where I was like, just a little longer, just hold me a little tighter.
Just let me snuggle up. Right there.
Just.
Do you want a spoon for me? I can turn around, like you can just spoon me.
So yeah, Liam's awesome. Yep.
So is there any have you always been just so much taller than everybody your whole entire life? You didn't have just like a crazy growth spurt later?
No, I've always been tall. My dad is 6'9", and my mom is 5'10".
Oh my gosh!
So I had no choice.
Yeah.
And I have 6 sisters and brothers. So I'm number 6 of 7. And everybody in my family is tall. There's nobody in my family that's short. That's in my immediate family. Now in my, like my nieces and nephews, I have one nephew, he's short, but he's not even short. So, like my brother is 6'7", my other brother's 6'6". My sister's like 5'8". I think that's the shortest, like 5'8", 5'9" is my shortest sister.
Wow.
So, then I'm 6'2", then my other sister's 6'1", 6 feet, my brother's 6. So we're all huge. There's nobody that's short.
It's just the presumption that you play sports too.
Well, that is, of course, I come from a basketball family.
Yeah.
So basketball was our thing. My dad played, my mom ran track, my other sister ran track, my brothers played basketball. So basketball, and then I'm from Alabama, so that's football and basketball.
It's life.
That is life. So I grew up playing ball my whole life, and I've always just been taller than everybody. So it was never a growth spurt. It was like, this is you. Like
you came out
this is you. Like your pants are never gonna fit to the bottom of your ankles. Just realize that.
A lot of capris.
Yes, a lot of capri pants, and just pull your socks up. That way they don't. But no, I've always been this tall, and I definitely enjoy being tall because people, I don't know why, people either love it or they hate it. And it's weird because I can walk into a room and people are like, oh my God, she's so tall. Wow. Or I can walk into a room and they're like, this bitch with this height, so it's, it goes either way.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Did you always, so you date women. Have you always known that you were attracted to women?
No, I had boyfriends.
Oh. Basketball player hand up.
I always get that reaction.
Did you date the athletes too?
I did. Okay. I dated the football players. Okay, that was my thing. Like, because I've always dated boys or boys who were doing something. Basketball, football, something like that, because I was a sports girl.
Yeah. Same.
So, I always dated guys who were like in that sports category too. But here's something I'm telling you. I've never slept with a man.
Still goes.
And so I tell this joke on stage all the time. But it's something that I do want to do.
Okay.
But I've never ran into a penis that I was like, okay, yours. I've got to have yours. like give it to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like now, but I've met men who I think still to this day who are very attractive. Like I'm attracted to men, but I've never met a man that I was like, okay, your penis, my vagina, now.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? So I've never met that guy. I've always, been around very attractive men. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you feel like
shoot your shot if you're out there.
Yeah, if you feel like that's you, hop in the
slide
comments.
in the DMs.
Yeah.
Don't slide too hard because rent is due. Rent is due. So rent is due. So this coochie ain't free. No. Can I say coochie on here? I don't know if I can say coochie.
We've got it.
Okay, bleep it out.
Fine.
Just bleep it.
No. I'm leaving that in.
We're going to leave that in. Yeah. So, that's just the thing with dating. I've always dated, the athletes and just, waiting on that one man. Maybe he'll never come.
That's what we keep saying too.
We're all waiting.
We're all just waiting on the one man.
We're all just waiting on the one man. Yeah, so that's fun. That's a fun topic. Every time I say that, it starts a whole conversation for like 3 hours.
Yeah. And what about when did you start dating women?
Oh, women. Ooh. College. Yeah. My freshman year in college. Well, let me tell you this story. Can I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Indulge.
Yeah, we're ready.
So I lost my virginity, my lesbian virginity to a white girl. Okay. She was already gay. She was already in the life. Okay. Beautiful white girl. Now, coming from Alabama, I grew up around white people, but it was predominantly black people where I'm from. So, but it was just this one beautiful white girl. She was on my team, and she beautiful white girl, and it was just something about her. Now at this time I had never been with women, and I did not know, but it was just something about her.
Drawn to her.
I was drawn to her, and I was fighting myself. I was like, what? I was like, but I just had a boyfriend, not like, but I was just drawn to her. And I would always try to put myself around her, no matter what we were doing. If we were just, hey girl, what are you doing? You want to hang out? So I was always putting myself around her in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. And finally we got alone, and I busted up the energy to kiss her. I did, girl. And I kissed her, and she kissed me back. And I was like, it's on. I was like, wow, like, I don't know this feeling, but I love it.
Oh my God.
And so, things progressed from there, adult things. And
Of course.
And I just never went back. It was like straight bill, bye, and I just, ever since then, since I got my first taste, it's like a drug. It's like a drug. It's a drug. It's a drug. So yeah, that's how my first girl happened.
Your gateway drug was your little white girl teammate.
That's it. My little white girl teammate, and we still played ball together, of course. And it was weird. It was awkward at times, because I was so into her, but she was already gay, so she knew the gays, the in and out of being gay. I didn't.
You were just learning.
I was just learning. I was a baby gay, so I was like, "You're my girl now. Like, you're mine." But she was like, "No, I'm not yours." Like,
that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. You just can't claim me. I was like, "Yes, I can, and you're mine." So,
were you taller than her?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She was a point guard.
Oh, she was a little baby.
She was a little, point guard,
okay.
and I'm a power forward,
Yeah.
So yeah, she was tiny, and I was like, yes. And we were in the game. Yeah. Yeah. So that is my story.
Off to the races.
And we were off to the races.
So what about, you have a lot of siblings. What's the dynamic there? Are they all straight, gay? Because sometimes that's interesting to see what happens with siblings.
So interesting story. The last 3 were all masculine lesbians. Yes. So there are 7 of us.
Oh my God.
5 are straight. So it's 2 boys straight, the 3 girls straight. But then it's my older sister, me, and my younger sister. We're all masculine lesbians. Isn't that crazy?
That's
wild. That is correct.
Wild.
And like when people meet us, and I'm gonna show y'all a picture. When people see us all together, they think that we're men. You're like, look at these tall guys. They're so tall and handsome.
Yeah.
And we're like, surprise, bitch. Titties, you know what I'm saying? So the last 3 of us are gay, and my mom is a Pentecostal lady, saved, sanctified lady. So my oldest sister, when she found out she was gay, she tried to pray the gay out of her. Normal stuff. Took her to the church.
For sure.
Tried to pray the gay out of her. Then me and my mom have never had the talk. Like, we've never sat down. My older sister and my mom had the talk. I've never had the talk with my mom, but she's had the talk with my younger sister.
Okay.
How I told my mom that I was gay is I just brought a girl home. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, me and my mom have never sat down and like, baby, are you gay? And we've never had that. It was just like, hey, mom, this is my friend, this is my mom. And my mom was like, good God. So, we've always had the question, how did your mom feel?
Yeah.
And I know she doesn't approve. She said that, I don't approve, but I love you because you're my daughters, and I love you. So that's all I needed. She whenever she meets our friends or whatever, she's very cordial. She speaks and stuff like that. But like kissing in front of her and holding hands is no. So, but yeah, it's very funny. Like, if they walked in here, you would be like,
there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them. And they're all masculine. So,
and you're all tall.
And we're all tall. So it would be like, wow, okay. So, but 5 straight, 3 gay.
How does your mom feel about you being a comedian?
My mom doesn't think I'm funny. I'm just going to be honest. My mom doesn't. My mom saw one show and she did not laugh once. She's only been to one of my shows in life.
Oh my God.
And I've been doing stand up for 7 years. 8, but I don't count the pandemic. So 7 years. And she came to one of my shows, and I'm doing my thing, keeping it clean, because you know me, I'm very raw.
Yeah.
I'm a very raw
yeah.
comic. So, I'm keeping it clean. I'm killing my jokes. The crowd is going crazy. Crowd is going crazy.
Storm kills.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm very electric. That's what I say. I'm very electric. Like, I want people to be shocked.
Once you crack open the room, that's how you described it when she did a show with us. She was like, once you crack open the room, then it's just like.
That's it. And that's the key, is getting people to relax.
Yeah.
Because when people come to comedy shows, they're coming to laugh, but they're very tight. But once you crack a person, oh my gosh, they'll tell you their life story.
Yeah.
They will cry from their pit. So it's just about cracking the room. Once you crack it.
You made one of my friends question if she was gay or
Who?
not. I can't tell you who.
Why?
But
I was gonna say it.
at our show, like,
tell me.
Now she was in the front row, but like she was like, "Am I? I don't know."
She's very attractive. Like, tell her to slide me a DM. Tell her to slide me a DM. Tell her to slide on in those DMs.
But like, again, like, you just crack it, and
That's
she was
it.
like,
That's it. And it's just about making people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people love to be recognized, whether it's in a joke or they're getting an award. People want to be recognized, and that's something that I always try to tell people, is that acknowledge the people. Like, they've paid these tickets. They don't want to just come and laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
They want to feel engaged. They want to be engaged. They want to feel like they're a part of the show.
choose your own adventure.
Exactly. So,
but your mom, so she was there, and
my
she
mom,
did not
sorry.
laugh.
So my mom came to one show, and I'm like, okay, I was so excited. My mom's here. It's the first time ever. I'm gonna really give it to her so she can see what her daughter's doing. She can see the comedian in me. And like I said, my mom is saved, sanctified, Black Alabama country woman. So the whole time she's sitting very prime, and she sits very prime and very godly, and and she may have did this a couple times, like, but she never showed her teeth. She never laughed. And I'm like telling family jokes to try to, bring her in. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, let me talk about our family. Maybe if I talk about our family, that'll get her cracked open. Yeah. No, never. So I'm like, oh my God. So I think I may have cussed like 1 or 2 times, but when I cussed, she was like, so my mom does not think I'm funny. My mama does not think I'm funny. She is a beautiful, saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost country woman who does not think I'm funny. She does not. No. So I've never done a show for her since, and I don't think I ever will, because she's just like made my self-esteem feel like garbage. So but yeah.
Was she sitting in like the front row or something?
She wasn't in the front, but she was kind of off to the side.
Okay.
But I could see her. Like, I saw every piece of her, because this was the first show that she's ever come to.
You could feel her too.
I could feel her. I could see her. I could smell her. I could, and like, I would tell jokes and wouldn't even look at her because I knew. I was like, this joke is not gonna go well. So let me not even look over there. But then I would look, and I was like, so my mom does not think I'm funny.
My mom's boyfriend told me the other day after a show that he thinks I'm brave.
Wow. That is the worst compliment. That is the worst thing.
The worst. And I was like,
thanks. Thank you so much.
You didn't want to hear about my vibrator. I get it.
Yeah. That's like you don't want to hear that after a comedy set or when you put on a bathing suit. You're like, how the fuck am I brave?
You're brave to wear that. That 2-piece was courageous.
I wish I had the confidence.
It was courageous. You really.
I wish I was as bold.
Yes. I wish I had your guts. I wish I had your guts and your gall to. Yeah. People do suck.
Thank you so much.
You're like, oh, thank you. Okay.
That's brave.
No. This weekend also was Dragon Con though.
It was.
Do you Dragon Con?
I don't, but I do want to go.
I don't,
but I do. I do want to go to one. I've never been to one.
Okay.
But driving down Atlanta streets, you see all these different characters, people dressed up, and I'm like, wow. I really want to see what that's about, but I've never been in to see or anything like that. But just driving around, seeing all these different costumes and stuff like that, it really intrigues me. So I love just seeing.
What would you dress up as?
Ooh, that is a great question. I don't know. I would probably do something feminine just to throw people off.
Yeah.
I would do something
yeah.
Like
super.
Barbie.
I would do like something super feminine. You know, like a dress,
Yep.
something like that. You know what I mean?
Just
Just a dress. I mean, because that's all I need. People be like, the fuck?
They'd be like, that's a great costume.
You are brave. Very brave. Very. No, but I would do something super feminine just to switch up.
Yeah.
You know, and just to shock people, and you know, have people be like, "Oh, you know, did you see Storm in that dress? Like, it was brave, but it was great."
The content from Dragon Con is just something else too.
Yeah.
Like
Lot.
just all of the content of people dressing up and like what they dress up as and why.
Have you guys ever been?
She
said, "Hell no." What?
No. This is the first I've heard of Dragon Con because California Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, yeah,
Comic-Con
that's
is
the biggest
thing,
one.
Is the thing there.
That's the
but
biggest
Dragon
one.
Con I'd never heard of. This
Yeah,
is
it's kind of the same. It's just not on a bigger on a big scale as Comic-Con.
Just like no famous people are there.
Right.
The only
Right.
fantasy
Like in
I
Comic-Con.
ever have believed in is love. So,
Fair.
That's fair.
so
She said the only fantasy.
I did
That's
see
it.
a lot of cultural appropriation and like
Of
really
course.
interesting costumes. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Of course. I mean, but
People
it gives
shouldn't-
people, gives people the time to really be what they always wanted to be. You know what
for
I mean?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't, as long as you're not in blackface, I don't care. I don't
someone
care.
dressed as SpongeBob. I was like, that's who you want to be? Great.
Great. You know what I mean? Like, you could be if you're a white man and you want to be a black man, fine. Just don't paint your face.
Just don't pitch your face.
I
That's
also went to art school. Like I went to a really conceptual art school in California, and like our Halloween parties were what I saw there. So I was like, I've already been to something that's very similar to that.
Right.
My favorite costume I ever saw at one of our Halloween parties was some guy dressed as the house from Up. Like he had the old man from here down, and then he was the house.
Oh,
It had lights in it
creative.
and the balloons.
Creative.
Yeah, that was the best costume I've ever seen.
Wow.
I would dress as that at Dragon
I would
Con.
dress as the house
I would
from
like
Up.
call that guy up and be like, "Can I borrow that?
Can I have that?
Can I have that costume?"
Have you always lived in Atlanta? Once you moved
No,
from Alabama?
once I moved from Alabama, I did move here once I graduated college. Okay. So once I graduated school, I came here, and I have been living here ever since. But I have kind of dwelled in other places. Never really lived.
Yeah.
But I've dwelled in other places. But this has always been my second home. But I haven't just lived, always lived here. I've dwelled in other places, but this is
I love a dwell.
dwell. Yeah, you
It's
go
a
somewhere.
moment.
Yeah, just a moment. I would go somewhere for like 2-3 months, 2-3-4 months.
I like it because you like to dwell in relationships as well. So you're like, I'm not gonna live here. I'm gonna dwell.
That's it. I
that's-
am a dweller. I am
And
a
that's
dweller.
brave.
Yeah,
Brave.
it's courageous. It's courageous. That's me, man. I'm a very free spirit.
Yeah.
I'm a very free spirit person. I've always been that way. I've always just done what I've wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like constraints. I don't like when people tell me what I can and I can't do. That's not me. Like if you tell me that I can't do something, I'm going to do it just because you said I couldn't. Like I am a rebel. I am a rebel. Like, say for instance, like if I go to a restaurant and you tell me that I can't sit on your patio and your patio's open, why can't I go? I'm going to go sit on your patio until you come and tell me, hey, this is closed down. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you just said no.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a rebel, but I'm a free spirit.
You know what's interesting now that you say that you're to tie this back because you're poly, like it's allowing you, it's not saying you can't go do this.
Exactly.
It's opening up your world to say like everything is possible, but you're choosing the constraints.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head. You know what I mean?
It was brave.
It's not that I won't, or I will do it.
Yeah.
It's just saying that I can. I have that option.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll never be with the third person.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. But if you tell me as my whatever we are, and you tell me, well, you can't, you only have to be with me.
Yeah.
Then that's going to trigger me
Yeah.
into going to do something else because you told me that I can't. And who are you to tell me what I can and I can't do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we may be, whatever we are, but you can't tell me because same thing. Like I would never tell you.
Yeah.
You know, say, you know, if we're messing around or whatever, and I come to you and say, you can't do this, you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're adults.
Yeah, we're grown. So we can have a conversation. We can set boundaries. We can have an understanding. We can have a foundation. We can do all these things, but you can't tell me what I can and can't do. Now that doesn't mean that I'm going to do it or I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But just don't put restraints on me, because I'm not going to put them on you.
This is just a perfect segue, because the thing that we have to do next is we've reached now we did ask Storm to pick one hottie, and she was like, no, I'm not going to. So, but this is the section of the podcast where we ask our hot comics to select a comedian as their hottie who is younger than them in the scene that they would like to drop a spotlight on, and a Storm, who you cannot tie down.
You can't.
Has chosen to say
everybody.
Literally, if you've been doing comedy for 6 years or less,
you are like,
you're a hottie.
You. Hey.
It's everybody. My energy is very open. I love everybody. I genuinely want to see everybody succeed. I genuinely want everybody to be whatever they want to be. I sometimes think of myself as like an alien, because I genuinely don't have any ill will towards anybody. Period. I can hang with whoever. I can hang with men. I can hang with women, black, white, blue, green. It doesn't matter. I fit in with everybody because I genuinely love everybody. But I don't have like a certain person, like, this is my one person. No, it's everybody. Like, if you are in this comedy game and you're grinding and you're really doing it, and you're hitting stages and you're trying to make, just doing what you love and doing it wholeheartedly, you're my hottie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus people who just show up to be around comics and call themselves a comic. Now that boils my blood. Like, no, you just can't hang around us. Us, and then be like, hey, yeah, I'm a comedian. I've never seen you tell a joke. I've never seen you on a stage. I've never seen you do any of that. But you're a comedian? No.
That's a joke.
Yeah, that's a joke within itself. So it's just, if you're out here doing your thing and you're on these stages and you're trying, you are my hot comic. You are my hottie, patati, patootie. I love you. You.
And that's why we love you.
And that's why we all love you.
Honestly, we love you so much.
I love y'all too, man.
And slide into those DMs.
Slide.
For an application, for a potential application.
Rent's due.
Yeah, so they do that. Rent
is due.
Rent
Girls
is
gotta pay
due.
bills.
Hey, I got bills. You just can't come over here and be chilling for the free.
No scrubs.
Come on, I don't want no scrubs. That's it.
The proverb by Chili
that
T-Boz
is in TLC
and
chapter 4.
Lopez. It's a
That's in TLC chapter 4, verse 3.
Well, and on that.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
I love that she's trying to find one dick. Okay.
Same.
Yes, honestly, same. All right. We told you she
brought a lot to the table.
Yeah, we learned a lot about Storm.
We learned a lot about Storm. You guys learned a lot about Storm. And she just, I'm not going to lie, the more we do this podcast, my eyes are opening to life.
Yeah. This little Jewish monogamous queen is learning about the world.
I'm learning about
through the hot comics. This is great.
The hottest comics.
The hottest comics in the land.
She is extremely attractive.
No, she's very attractive. She'll learn this when she leaves, that we were like, oh my God, Storm's hot.
It is hot.
But anyway, so Storm is a touring comic. You could see her in a bunch of different festivals like Red Clay, West End. She travels all over. You can find all of her information on her Instagram account. She has a TikTok and she has Facebooks.
And as you heard, her comedy hottie is everyone. And anyone who's been doing comedy for 6 years or less, because it's a year after.
Yeah, if you're out there doing your thing, that's you.
Storm is your champion.
Hey,
she loves you.
It's you.
Yeah.
If you're come here, come closer, camera. Come closer.
Steve, come closer.
Steve, come closer. You are a hottie.
You're brave.
You're brave. And you're going out on stages. Sure, there's no audience.
Maybe no one laughs.
But you're grinding.
Yeah, as long as you hold that microphone.
Storm loves you.
She's proud of you.
She is pushing you forward, and she's glad you're here.
Yeah. Just
back it up again.
Steve, come on.
Thanks.
Get out of our faces.
Yeah. So that's
it.
That's it. That's all we have. It's very exciting for us to have had just finished the show with Zainab, and we have lots of things coming up. So please keep in touch with us on our socials. Follow us on Instagram. All of the links are below. TikTok, YouTube. If you're on here, that's great. Rate, subscribe, follow. We've got merch.
Buy some merch. It's so cute.
Buy some merch. First of all, okay, cuteness. Steve
is going overtime today.
Thank you. You saw that mug. So we are, I think you should get one of these. These are really great.
They're durable.
Yeah, and that's it from me. That's all I got. Merch, subscribe, follow, leave us some comments. If you want to slide into Storm's DMs, they're open.
But only come with rent.
So. Yeah, rent is due.
All right. Well, team, we did it.
I'm Lisandra Vazquez.
And I'm Brandi Unger.
See you next time.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.